Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today I am doing something different again. This is a 12 by 12 inch round canvas, and instead of having just one color for my base, I'm having 3 colors for my base. So
you're doing something different with those colors.
I am. I'm going around in a circle. Going around in a circle.
Oh boy. You got them today.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, the first color that I'm putting down for my base in a circle is teal. And I put the golden fluid acrylic in my base coat. There's nothing in my base coat except this. There is no silicone, there is no water, and there is no glue.
We didn't tell them what the base coat was.
The base coat is my color place from Walmart. Okay. It's ready to use, white, ready to go, satin, parentheses, satin on the bottom. So we're going to start out with this beautiful teal color.
So you're going to put that in the middle.
That's where it's going.
Okay.
Okay, my second color that I'm using is yellow. Same thing, fluid acrylic, golden fluid acrylics into my base color. Gonna see how this turns out, people. Very carefully. Oh, better fill in that gap, Phil.
Yeah, we don't want any gaps. Okay, well that's interesting.
It's gonna be. And my third color is cerulean blue.
Okay.
In my base color. Oh, so this is one of my concoctions again, people. You know, the brain, how it works.
So everything you're putting down in the 3 circles is your base paint with those golden fluid acrylic colorations in it.
Correct.
That's simply all that is
that's
in this base. Okay.
Yep.
So
that's all it is.
You don't need to go to the edges?
Sure I do.
Oh, okay.
You know I'm going to the edges, Phil.
I know. I wasn't sure how you were going to do that. So, all right.
Well, don't get so antsy, and then you'll be able to see how I do this. See how pretty this is going to be? Well, I think it's going to be pretty. And then we're going to do our drizzle over all 3 of these colors.
Okay. Well, that should be interesting because these base colors do show through once the painting is dry.
Correct.
So that should give it another unique look underneath the cells and...
Well, that's what I'm going for.
Okay.
So, and you can torch this very lightly to get your bubbles out. Luckily, I don't have too many bubbles.
Yeah, you want to torch it lightly because you don't want to put a skin on the base paint, because then the other paints that you drizzle on top will not react properly.
And you can just take a poke, like a stick or a toothpick, whatever, and get the bubbles out if there's some bubbles. So that's a little FYI too.
Okay.
So,
as long as you don't poke me, I'm happy.
I ain't gonna poke you. Now, my colors that I'm going to do on my drizzle are my favorite, Bordeaux Red by Arteza, Stargazer by Primary Elements, Emerald by Primary Elements.
Which are pigments, correct?
Yeah, I was going to say that at the end.
Okay, well.
Wine and Roses, which is Primary Elements. Kiwi, which is Primary Elements. Royal Orchid, Primary Elements. Yellow Rose, Primary Elements. Rich Cobalt, Primary Elements. Cranberry primary elements, African Jade primary elements, and they're all by ColourArte. They are primary element pigments. So let's get started here and see what's going to happen with our drizzle. Because we're doing the drizzle, the swipe, the rec, and the spin.
So you're actually using 9 pigments and 1 paint on this, okay.
Yep.
Now, Kathy is an affiliate of ColourArte, and you can get a really nice discount through a link in our description box. She's also an affiliate of Arteza Paints and KS Resin. So if you need some supplies and want to save some money, use the links in our description box. These pigments are just gorgeous.
Now I'm really anxious to see how this is going to look, because when I swipe this, I'm going to be swiping over all 3 colors. So yes, it should be kind of interesting. And everybody, you're not going to believe what I did all morning. Made over 30 different color paints.
Yeah, I think you were down here for like 4 hours or so making paints.
That was my day this morning. I've been putting it off and putting it off. And finally I just said to Phil, you know what, I got to bite the bullet and I just got to sit and make paints. So that's what I did. And somebody asked me how long these 30 paints will last me. Will they last a week? I said, no, probably about 4 days.
Okay, all right.
So
I do want to mention, you know, we're always asking for people to leave us comments and suggestions, whether they're good or bad. And several of the subscribers had a very good constructive criticism of me as a videographer, and I totally agree. A lot of times I will go in and out too quickly, and it can be very dizzying and kind of herky-jerky, and it actually can make your eyes kind of go buggy
and feel seasick.
And yeah, feel seasick. So I realize I have been doing that. I'm glad you brought it to my attention again, and I will make an effort to just go in and show close-ups and overall shots in a more smooth manner. I don't want to get excited sometimes. I see something on the canvas I want to show everybody, but I kind of go too fast in a herky-jerky motion. So thank you for that constructive criticism. I appreciate that. I'm always trying to improve.
Yeah, because I actually sat and watched one of my videos today, and I said to Phil, whoa, I really do feel kind of sick. Yes. And he goes, yeah, I got to work on that. But yeah, he definitely needs to work on that, because, I mean, it can make you really, really dizzy.
Knowing me, I'm sure I'll slip up a few times and do it, you know, more often than I should, but I'm going to make an effort to be better at it. So thank you.
No problem, Phil. Otherwise, you know, we're just going to have to get a replacement.
Well,
and that replacement's not going to come cheap, like you. So
well,
you just got to work on this. And what I'm doing today also is I'm putting blotches.
Oh, a drizzle blotch.
That's my thing. I'm giving a drizzle blotch in some of the colors. Because I found out last week when I blotched in my drizzle, I liked the outcome of a big blotch. It was very, very cool. Yeah,
that did work out pretty nicely, because in some of the areas you did get some really nice groupings of colored cells and so forth. So there are different ways to do this, so create your own way. It's a lot of fun to do this drizzle, swipe, rec, and spin, and add your own signature little touch to it.
This is my mishmash, coming along pretty darn good.
That's true.
Oh, my second to last color is my cranberry. I love cranberries. Yummo. And my last one is African Jade.
Which matches your shirt.
It does.
Now, Kathy, as she mentioned, mixed a whole lot of paints today, or pigments, I should say. And she does have a recipe video, number 248, of her special recipe that she uses for her pigments and paints. And that is video 248, and I will have a direct link to that video in the description box, and also a pop-up in the upper left-hand corner of your screen will come up and take you directly there also. So check out how she actually prepares her paints and pigments for drizzle pours and bloom pours in that video.
I want to mention, if you have base paint left over that you colored, just cover it with saran wrap. It will not hurt it at all.
Oh, that'll last a while then.
It'll last a couple days. But if you don't cover it, it's going to have a skin. So you want to make sure that you cover it.
Or if you have just a little bit, you can use it up making
coasters.
Coasters, yeah, with a base color.
Really,
yes.
Anything.
Yeah. Now here is your cell activator.
Of course, it's black.
It's black. It's black Amsterdam black paint with Floetrol in it.
Okay, so here we go. Let's see what this is going to cause. Are you going to cause an uproar, people?
Yeah, that's what you want it to do right there.
It's going to be pretty. Hopefully. And wipe your card off after every swipe. I think I got to go this way. Yeah, to get all three colors.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, go from the middle.
Right.
You go from the middle to the edge, yeah,
Correct.
You pick up all three
Yeah.
of the base colors.
Yes, that's what I'm going to
Look at all
try
those
to do.
cells coming up. That's exactly what you want.
And just swipe lightly. You don't have to press into your base color. You just go right over the top. Very lightly. I get a lot of people that ask me, how come I'm losing my cells and stuff? Why? What happens? Well, you're pressing into the base too much, and you don't want to do that. You do not want to press into your base if you don't have to.
Or they're swiping in too long of a line.
Correct.
You won't have enough cell activator to complete the whole swipe. That's another possible reason that could happen. Another possible reason is just what I always do, I forget to clean my card.
Yes.
And if you don't clean the card and have residual paint on it, it's not going to activate the cells properly.
Yeah, so it's not going to work. I did that on purpose, just so you know.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to say, uh-oh, you left a big river, which I did.
Kathy did 2 swipes, but she left what we call a river between them. And I'm assuming she did that to show how to repair it, or why did you do that?
I did it so that I could bring some more of the activator down.
Okay, all right.
That's what I wanted to do. I did that on purpose.
All right.
Now, I wouldn't leave it like that.
No, I know that.
Because, I mean, I don't leave big rivers like that. That's just not for me. But, I mean, you can. You can if you want to. It'll just expand without any cell activator on it. You won't get any cells in that area. But if you want to do that, that's fine. You can do that.
We're getting lots and lots of color
see,
cells.
look at the yellow coming up.
Exactly. Now we have over 300 videos on our channel, Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Videos on all different types of pours, whether it's a Dutch pour, flip cup, drizzle pour, swipes, God only knows what else, but there's a lot of them out there. So check out some of our previous videos. They were a lot of fun to make and hopefully a lot of fun for you to watch. And we also created playlists of the different types of pours. And we have a playlist called a non-canvas playlist, which is actually a playlist of Kathy's pours on other things besides canvases, of course, which are tables, wine rack.
I have
cheese board.
Yeah, trays,
serving trays, and
purses
and so forth. So lots of different neat things she's done with pours, other than canvases.
Ooh, this is going to be pretty.
Yes, it is.
Pretty.
Trying to correct my problem by going too fast and too jerky, so I'm hoping this is showing the close-up without freaking everybody out.
Yeah, without getting seasick.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you do have a habit of doing that.
It even made my head spin, so...
well, if that makes your head spin, you know it's pretty bad. Because, I mean, when the videographer's head is spinning, you know it's bad. But, yeah. But, you know, I'm glad that some people are telling him because...
Absolutely. We want that.
Because, I mean, he usually does things when other people tell him, you know, other than me. If I would say, you know, Phil, you can't be doing that too fast, he'd go, yeah, I know, and not correct it. So thank you for your comments.
Are you saying I don't listen to you?
No, you don't. Plain. Did you see how fast that came out of my mouth? No. Now I am scraping the rest of my cell activator back into its little cubby hole so it can stay nice
and fresh. Now that is something you like to use the same day if possible, or the next day at the latest, because the cell activator is such an important part of creating these cells that it needs to be fresh.
Like me.
We've learned the hard way that if it isn't fresh, it's not going to get what Kathy wants.
And what Kathy wants, Kathy gets.
That's right.
I wish. Okay.
Okay, now you're going to do the wrecking part, and let's see your little wrecking stick.
It's just a little skewer.
Okay, pointed skewer.
So, oh, I'm getting so excited. Oh, seeing I go in circles, I should go in circles. But I don't want to do the circle. I don't think so. I don't think that would look right.
A little bit of wrecking goes a long ways. So.
It does. We're going to go down the middle.
Okay. Or maybe go down the middle and, okay.
And then I'm going to go down each side because that'll bring up the three colors.
The wrecking line, we call it, and that's what Kathy's looking for. Wispy, flowery.
Don't move your camera too fast, Phil.
Yep, I know.
Just try to keep it steady. We don't want people feeling like they're on a ship.
So just hold it there. I want to get a close-up of what that does through not only the top drizzled pigments and paints, but also you bring up a little bit of the base coloration too.
Okay, so that's all I'm doing with this. Oops. Now we're going to be on to the spinneroo. So hang on to your seat, everybody, because here we go. There's a lot of paint on this canvas. So we got to get some of it off. Ooh, I can see the bases coming up already. Can you see the bases?
Well,
I guess not.
Wow, look at that. I love those purples, how they came up through here.
Man, is this ever a wowie kabowie. I love this. I am in love with this.
I'm trying to do this slower and not
do it
go
slow.
In and out. Come up. Get an overall nice view of that.
Don't shut it off. Like you almost did.
I almost did.
You almost shut it off. So, I think I'm going to leave this. I don't think I am going to spin it anymore because I really like my composition. I think it's beautiful. It is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, those pigments.
So don't go in and out. Just
I'm not.
Just hold the camera. Because otherwise we'll all have to be on that Dramamine.
That's right.
You know, when Phil's videoing, get your Dramamine out right away because you will feel like you are on a cruise ship. We are on the Kathleen Limited cruise ship. So please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you have, we love all of you. Take a little gander in our Etsy shop. There's going to be some new things in a couple days. This will probably be on there when it is dry and finished. It's beautiful. I think I might make coasters to match this because it's beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed our circle of base colors. So you just don't need to have one. You can do many if you'd like. And I think this turned out absolutely beautiful. You can see the yellow in it, you can see the blue in it, and you can see the teal in it. And the purple is just absolutely amazing in this.
Yes.
So if you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell Phil how he's doing with his new technique with videoing. And hopefully you didn't need Dramamine. I mean, sometimes I do, but anyways, I hope everybody stays healthy, stay safe, and have a great day. And until next time, bye.